Sure.
At the body shop.
Doing something unholy.
Boom.
There we go.
All
All right.
That was pretty good. I went. I did one of them like. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'm not too disappointed in
I'll
that.
say that there's pretty good.
I'll say that right there. It's a good shit.
No, well,
All right.
What I'm going to say was that pretty good.
We saw.
All right, Johnny. Wait. What are we shooting?
Oh, well, no, we always talk about that after.
I know, but we should talk about it before.
Well, let's talk about it right now.
Oh, you didn't even put the whole thing in there.
No, I went to the first one.
I like it.
It gives us an option to enjoy a little bit of tequila.
I like it.
And it's right near.
Luna
Sur.
Okay, Johnny, you know what? There's not much of an intro, but let's just cheers.
And welcome everybody to another episode of Music and Brews. I am your host, Johnny V. And as always, I have my co-host, Brian Michael.
Be swole, let's go.
Be swole, let's go.
What up, bro?
Oh, you know, chilling like a villain, living the dream.
Do you always have the orange one?
Yeah.
You
always.
do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, because normally yellow's my favorite color. And I was
is.
like, orange is about as close as it gets.
I don't think I should have ordered a yellow one. I should have asked you beforehand.
I always see, and it became my favorite because in the 10, 12, 13, 14 years that I play board games,
Yeah.
nobody ever wants, like, yellow's the consistent.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I've always used it because nobody wants to.
That's true. I like that.
And it just suddenly became one of my favorites. And I have a yellow, like a couple of yellow shirts now too. And to be frank, them ladies with the yellow.
A little drop of sunshine, Johnny.
Exactly right. A little drop of sunshine.
That's funny.
Oh, Lord.
I was gonna say something bad, but I won't.
Just do it.
I won't do it.
It's
too early in the podcast. I don't want to
are we
scare away listeners.
starting this shit off being pussies?
Already ruining this. Johnny.
I have a person that I've been talking to who listens, who is not as vulgar as us.
Yeah,
and it's just really funny to be like,
You're right.
you pussies.
I know. Yeah.
It's very funny.
Well, last episode, I said something about, the OnlyFans, how I'd show my ass on OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
And I kept all that in there, which is funny. But it's because we said something funny. Best buddies or something. Butties. And I was like, that's too funny to leave out.
That is really funny. To be frank, that's hilarious.
And so, yeah, but it was very inappropriate conversation. And I was like, I think I have family that listens to this. And I don't know. It's just, that's me.
I kind of decided, you know what? It don't matter.
It
don't matter.
It's fine.
It just.
They still love me.
Maybe.
I think.
I love you, bro.
Aw, I love you, bro.
Aww.
What if we start crying?
Bro.
So, Johnny, this is a fun episode. We're being a little topical.
Oh my
a little
God.
bit topical.
This is gonna be
But I just want to say for the record, like,
interesting.
There's tons of people on the internet who are going to try to capitalize on this because of what's going on.
Them.
Sort of, but I'd like to clarify though, this isn't like out of nowhere. Like we regularly talk about.
We
Taylor
do
Swift
talk about
Max
we'll
Martin.
What it is.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about Max Martin's brand new album. I mean Taylor Swift's brand new album.
Okay. No, I have a lot to say. I have so much.
Oh yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about it. But with that said, like literally, we had a whole episode about Taylor Swift like a year ago, and
we did it twice.
And this isn't something that we are like. I wanted to do it now to capitalize on it a little bit. But with that said,
but also,
no matter what, I would have wanted to talk about it.
Yeah. It's not just. We don't give a fuck about capitalizing. We are doing it because we're like, this just came out. Let's do this.
Yeah, and it's Max Martin's new album. That's how I like to think about it. Yeah, okay.
Dude, I have
But
so much I want to say.
that's why I want to talk about it. So with that said, Johnny, what are we drinking?
Mine is simple. Two Hearted. I've been like whenever I see it, it just sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Nice Two Hearted, nice chill.
That's solid.
Beer. Like, well, I stopped by one of the places where they have a lot of beer, and I was just like, I didn't want. What's the one that has the like army guys on it? Like that one person. Fuck, what's that called? You know it is. You know what I'm talking about.
The beer?
Yeah.
With army guys on it.
Or like it has one dude on it, but it has a lot of like army things on it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'll think of it in a minute. But it just didn't sound delicious. They have
Samuel Adams.
No, they have like.
That's like a revolutionary.
I mean, I get it, but no, they're more modernistic.
Got it.
Jesus Christ. But no, it's fun. It's I know you know what I'm talking about. I brought them. We've brought them in many times.
Because you brought it
New
in.
Belgium? No.
It doesn't matter.
I'll think about it later. But they usually have a bunch of like random beers that I can like pull, but they didn't really have anything special. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to grab a Two Hearted.
That's fun.
Yeah. So it was nice and easy.
Johnny, it's October, baby. It's October.
I got that Oktoberfest.
And you know what that means? It means I got to get me some Oktoberfest. We went to Oktoberfest. It was a great time.
Yep.
We had a good time.
We had a great time.
I got third in the competition.
All I wanted to do was beat at least two dudes. I was like, I don't give a shit if I win. Because, I have the issue of, and for anybody that doesn't know, I do have a brain tumor. So my right arm is always shaking. Yeah. So I had to use my left arm. So I'm like, well, all I need is to beat two guys.
And you did.
I did. I beat two guys and I went, good.
You know, it's so funny. So I was doing it. And I felt great. I felt fucking awesome.
You were doing good.
And I was feeling good. The crowd was pumping me up.
Yeah,
and I was like so fucking into
popping.
it. And I saw guys dropping and I felt good. And I was like, I'm going to win. I remember being like, I'm going to win. I got this. I'm going to win.
Yeah, but they were at the opposite ends. You didn't see them.
Well, right. So, I saw the guy to the right of me who was really shaking. And I wasn't really, but
no, you were doing fine.
Something weird happened. Mentally, I felt great, but all of a sudden my arm just started doing this. And I was like...
well, it's dropping. Yeah. I should say, for those listening.
Oh, just listening. Yeah. So my arm just started falling, and I was like literally going like this. I was like trying to
pulling up with his body.
Trying to like fling it back. And it wouldn't. And I was like, no, body, no. And eventually it got low and a little bit fell out.
Yeah. And if any beer falls out,
it's over. Yeah. I saw that and I was like, And... yeah, so it was literally a physical limitation of mine. Like, I think mentally I could have done it, but physically my body was just like, no, we're done. But with that said, I had the Erdinger Oktoberfest, or Marzen.
Nice.
Erdinger Marzen.
I did the Prost by Little Harpeth.
Prost. Was it good?
Oh, I love it. Little Harpeth is one of those that has like weird flavor profiles, but the Prost is really good.
That's cool.
And I also gave it a little Mexican on that. Prost.
What if he had maracas he pulled out?
At the German event. Prost. Yeah.
No, I did the Erdinger, which I think is a German beer, right?
I have no idea.
But anyways... but today I am doing an Oktoberfest. Yep. But it's an American Oktoberfest from arguably the best brewery in town. Not town, but in the US. I would.
It's Yingling, isn't it?
No, it's Founders.
Oh shit!
Founders Oktoberfest. German Marzen. And
Founders is one of my favorite.
I think it might be my favorite brewery.
Well, here's the thing. Founders tends to,
unless Yazoo wants to sponsor us. Okay. And then they're my favorite brewery.
Here's the reason why I like Founders. Because Bell's is my favorite. But here's the thing about Founders is all of their beers tend to taste different like almost on a molecular level, like at a base level. Because for example, like when you do what is it? Black Abbey? No, Abbey. Black Abbey. Yeah, Black Abbey. All their beers, no matter what variation of beers they're doing, they all taste the same to me.
Right. Yeah.
And sorry guys, but it is.
The worst version of that is Harding House. Sorry.
Ooh.
Terrible. Every one of them tastes like trash water. Like it tastes like toilet water. Every one of them.
All of them taste the same.
Yeah.
Even though you're like, oh, this is an IPA. This is a
lager.
A lager. This is a pilsner. This is a porterhouse.
Sour.
And you're like, the fuck? This all tastes exactly the same.
Yeah, that's what's impressive. So they have my favorite lager, which is their Solid Gold.
Oh, I love Solid Gold.
Incredible light beer. They have my favorite session IPA, I guess you can call it, is their West Coast All Day IPA.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible. This Oktoberfest is it's my favorite American Oktoberfest.
No.
And then they have Founders also does the dark beer.
Dirty Bastard.
Dirty Bastard, which is a phenomenal beer.
Scotch Ale.
Scotch Ale. Yeah.
Scotch Ale.
That's a great beer too. Like they really just kill it. They're killing it.
They really do, and it's all different. It all really does taste different. It's great. I love it.
Yeah. But anyways, so
with that said,
that's what we're drinking. Of course, we did Luna Sul as the shot, and the next item up for discussion, Johnny. Music and Brews news.
We actually have to make some actual music for it, but it is really funny to
fun to do
I think it's fun to do the actual thing.
Apparently, Johnny, you texted me. You said you got some.
I do.
Some real
I
news.
need to pull it up really quick because.
I got news while you're looking.
All right, go ahead.
Guys, girls, Dolly Parton's okay. That's the best news that we can get right now.
Oh, I didn't even know Dolly Parton was bad.
Oh yeah, so there was news that she was in the hospital, and everyone was like freaking out. And then she released a video, which bless her heart, right? She released a video, and she, by the way,
thing to do.
Look, Johnny, she's like 80 years old, but those boobies, man, those are some nice boobies.
I still hit it.
I was like, holy crap. Yeah. I mean,
well, obviously the boobies are gonna be fine. They're fake.
Yeah. They look great, like brand new boobies. But anyways, funny side story. They had these.
Okay, sorry. We're still on this.
They had this nuclear power plant where in San Diego, and it was these domes. And on top of the domes, they had like these like little structures where it looked like a boob with nipples, and they had two directly next to each other. Yeah. It looked like a big pair of boobs.
And she needed to use her boobs to cover up a leak.
No. Every time we drive by it, my dad would say, "That's Dolly Parton's resting place." I just love that. It always made me laugh.
Well, okay, so Dolly Parton is good.
But anyways, so the news about that, she released this video, very sweet, where she's like, look at me. Do I look like I'm dying? I'm perfectly fine. And she's very like attitudey and like cool like she is. So it was very cool. But yeah, that's my news. So if anyone's worried about Dolly, don't worry. She's killing it.
Well, okay. Mine's not I guess it's exciting or inciting.
Okay.
No. Well, so Rush is getting a new drummer.
That's right.
Her name. Okay, I'm not going to be able to pronounce this right. Annika. Either Niles or Niles.
You're so Mexican. Niles, bro.
Niles. Okay.
Niles?
Yeah. Niles? That's the problem when you grow up in a non-European based situation. You're like, well, I wanted to say Nias.
Nias.
Because it's two L's.
Oh. Well, what's funny about that too is that being from San Diego, Southern California, all the roads and like everything is Spanish words.
Yeah.
So that I also have the same problem. And then out here, you look at roads and you want to say it in the way it'd be pronounced. In Spanish.
How I would. Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Well, either way, she is playing for Rush, and she is out of her fucking mind,
Dude.
Out of her fucking mind.
If y'all haven't seen a video, check it out because it's crazy.
She won a couple of awards or like competitions. No, the girl, like, she is just.
How'd they find her? Do you know?
Through those
competitions? Really?
Yeah,
that's fun. That's cool.
Because she's playing insane time signatures.
Yeah.
And you're just like, whoa. And she's not playing like timid. That's the thing about time signatures, where some of the time signatures require a little more delicacy, but even then, she's still going hard. And you're like, damn.
You know what's funny? I don't think delicacy is the right word because delicacy is like a food that's good. But it's funny because it should be the right word.
It is the right word.
Delicacy? But like that is a delicacy?
No. Like with delicacy. Like being delicate
with delicacy.
About it. Yeah, no, that is the right word.
Are you sure?
Yes. Fuck. No, we'll figure this out later.
That's so funny.
Now I'm worried. But anyway.
But yes, she's fantastic. Very good.
Yeah, she's great, and that's cool.
And that's cool.
But all right, Brian, I think it's time.
It is time.
B-Dog.
So, Johnny.
B-Swow.
Today, we're going to break down Taylor Swift's / Max Martin's new album.
I don't even know
I'm
if it's
so excited because it sounds like you hate it.
I don't like it.
Wow.
I'm going to just throw that out right now. There's a couple songs that I was like, okay. Other than that.
All right.
Garbage.
So let's talk for a second. So Taylor Swift, obviously, I feel like everyone knows this, but I'm going to break it down anyway. Taylor Swift writes her albums obviously based on like where she's at in life and what's going on.
Yep.
And she's very topical as far as like of her own life. Like the songs are written about people that we know, like she wrote a song about Harry Styles or whatever. I actually don't know. I don't know any of that.
We don't really keep up with it.
I don't know any
just
of that,
like the songs.
I just like the songs, the music. But apparently a lot of them are about famous people. Like one's about, one I do know, I don't know which song. It's about John Mayer.
Yeah, that makes
apparently.
Sense. Yeah.
But
because they dated for a little bit.
They did, yeah. John Mayer dated everybody.
John Mayer is fucked around.
Yeah, he is. He's a little slut.
He's my deity.
Yeah. No, Johnny, how dare you speak blasphemous of Nick Cage?
Oh, sorry.
Praise be
to Nick Cage.
You healed.
I'm healed. I'm healed by the name of the Nick Cage, our Lord and Savior.
It's the first time we've actually mentioned that.
I know we really should mention it more, but it's kind of funny that it just mentioned. Pops up.
Yeah. So, anyways, So this album. Okay, wait. Take it back. Reverse it. So her last album, I believe,
and reverse it and.
It's your flippin' Mary Flynn yet.
Yeah,
it's your flippin' Mary Flynn yet.
Thank you.
That's what's her name?
Oh my God.
Mary J. Not Mary J.
Oh my God, this is gonna bother me.
Well,
Blige.
No, that's what I said. Mary J. Blige. That's what I thought.
No,
doesn't matter. We forgot. Comment if you know who we're talking about.
And don't hate us, please.
And people are screaming. You don't know who that is?
Well, I'm a white boy. He's not. So
true.
Hate on
I just have a terrible memory.
I have a brain tumor, so I have an excuse.
That's your excuse. So so her last album, Johnny and I have talked a lot about her last album because her two previous albums, Red in 1989, were absolutely amazing.
Red might be one of my favorite albums of all time.
Very, very good album.
Period. No. Quite literally, period.
That's cool. I feel like Red was very much still in her sort of country stage. She had a couple like pop hits on that album, but it was still, she still had a little bit of country. And then 1989 was her first like, I'm now pop.
Yep.
And so that came out. Then you had her last album, which was the
I hated of that album?
The Tortured Poets Society.
No. That's the latest. But there was one between.
Oh, Reputation.
There was Reputation. No, I enjoyed Reputation.
Yeah, Reputation was.
But then there was one after that.
Is the Tortured Poets?
No. This is Tortured Poets.
No, this is The Life of a Showgirl.
Oh shit!
Don't tell me you listened to the wrong album.
No. I listened to the right album. All I did was, what's the top one? I click and away I went.
That's funny. Okay, so. So
no, you're right.
So Red, very well written, very emotional, but also fun.
Incredible.
Yeah, very good. And then that was the first one she worked with Max Martin on, which shown I thought very, very well. And then 1989 was just straight up Max Martin at his peak, Taylor Swift at her peak. They were doing hugely pop songs, but she did really like take a corner and all of a sudden like boom, she's pop. And that was cool. But then I think she went, was she not engaged? And then that ended up not working out. And then there's like this weird era where there's a lot of sadness going on, I think. And a lot of artists did this, not just Taylor Swift, but she came out with the Tortured Poets and it was very songwritery. Every song is pretty much slow. And like songwritery, it's great. If you like songwritery, great. But
like that Americana style.
Yeah. But it's very slow, very whatever. There's a couple songs I really like on that, but overall, like I feel like it was a boring listen all the way through. And I was bummed. And I was like, man, she had a thing going with Max Martin. Like, and Johnny and I have talked about this before. Like they work so perfectly together because they're both good at melody. Max is a monster producer.
Yep.
She is a monster songwriter. Like lyrically, you have to admit that last album was still very good lyrically.
Yeah.
But plus she has like the topical things that people love. So it's just it all works. And so when she stopped working with him for this last album, I was kind of bummed about it. I wasn't a fan. Johnny's definitely not a fan. And then, Johnny, we heard she was coming back with a new album, recorded, completely written, produced, Max Martin and Shellback, who Shellback is one of his proteges. And so we were so excited for it to come out. And it finally came out, y'all. And we listened through it. And we're going to talk about it. Johnny?
I do not like this album in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to put that out first.
Okay.
It is so boring.
Boring.
It is. Okay, let me put it this way. I love lo-fi. You know how much I love lo-fi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And lo-fi is literally just being like chill, vibey. You're rolling. It's just about that. And this gave me that vibe. But fuck, that I was like, dude, every single song. I don't expect that from Taylor Swift. I expect more from Max Martin and Taylor Swift. Yes. Red was like, okay, let me put it this way. We talk about dynamics all the time in the song.
Uh-huh.
Well, what the fuck? This is the dynamics in an album.
Yeah.
God damn. I'm really going to go on a rant real quick.
Go ahead.
A full album of nothing but the same thing.
Yeah.
Over and over and over and over and over again. I really was like, this is exhausting. This is tiresome. I'm like, guys, like when you work together, when you were doing Red, fuck, that was fun.
Yeah.
Like you were doing a bunch of different things, fun, everything is going and you're doing things. And instead it's just, just boom. Okay, thank you. I'm so glad that we
both did the beat together.
That's the fucking album. The whole album is that. And it's and you know me, I don't listen to lyrics. And the fact of the matter is, I truly do think I like yeah, I get it. Taylor Swift, you want to be a poet. But make it fine for them. Yeah. I truly do think that it wasn't Max Martin's fault. I think he got put in a box. She is so powerful nowadays that she could be like, no, this is how we're doing it. And he'd have to be like, okay.
It's actually crazy to think that she's become more powerful than Max Martin because Max Martin truly ruled over pop music.
Yeah.
Like everything he did was what was popular. And I agree with you, Johnny, that I do think that Taylor Swift, I worry, made herself, she does this thing. Specifically, I was listening, and she did this on the last album, and she's doing it in this album. She does this thing where she goes, da 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 da
Yes.
da 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 da.
No, it's the same melody.
She does this weird falling melody thing, and she does it in almost every song. It's
Yeah.
really weird, and I'm like, what are you doing, girl? Like, why? It's almost like she's trying to fit all of the words in every song, and I'm like, simple is good.
She's
like,
trying to be a poet, not a songwriter. That's
well,
the difference.
same thing.
No, very different.
I just wish that when you have Max Martin at your disposal, like,
Shit, listen to him.
yeah, listen to him a little bit.
And just be like, okay, here are my lyrics, here are my melodies, go.
Because I thought it was a little weird that.
Okay, I'm so happy that we're on the same page on
Well,
this.
yes and no. I think it was a little weird that Max Martin had, like, every song was produced kind of boring. And I was like you said, every song had the same beat, basically. And look, the thing that upset me the most about it was that it was nothing new. Like, musically, like, it almost sounded like it was just copying Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, well, and she's on one of the songs.
And she's literally on one of the songs.
She's on one of the
and
songs.
I'm like, Taylor, you are
but you know what?
a trendsetter.
Here's
What are you
the
doing?
thing. She copied while also not innovating. She didn't do it right.
Yeah.
They're boring.
They could all just be Sabrina Carpenter songs.
But Sabrina Carpenter songs are different.
Yeah.
Each one of them is unique,
Right.
satisfying to the ear that you're like, oh, okay. Whether you like a song or not, at the very least, it's like, oh, I can differentiate them.
Yeah.
I promise you, you could put I've listened to the album like 4 or 5 times, like Taylor Swift's album. I couldn't tell you which song is which.
Oh. No, there are a couple that I absolutely love.
There's 2 for me.
You know which ones?
I have them written down.
I know for me.
It's Wood. And the one with Sabrina Carpenter. Actually.
I love Actually Romantic. That melody is awesome. It's actually romantic. It's just a very cool, and that hook is really fun. And again, you don't listen to lyrics. That's the problem. And she's so lyrical. I think that's your biggest issue.
Oh, it really is a problem.
By reviewing this album, because you are only listening to the music,
to the music, to lyrics, and all that,
the composition and stuff. Because she is lyrical, and that's fine. Like, I think some artists, they are just more lyric driven. I mean, if you think about country music in general, for many decades, country music was the same 3 chords and almost the same melody.
Yeah.
In every song, like, it's like it was always the same thing, but it was about the story. That's what made those songs. And Taylor Swift is that. Like, every song is a story, a picture of where she's at in her life, or of a whatever. You know what I mean? So it really didn't. Okay, but here's where I'll agree with you a little bit. Why work with Max Martin?
You're working with the best pop producer of all time.
Yeah, if every song's gonna sound the same,
I'm gonna get a bruise on my leg with this goddamn episode.
Yeah, if every song's gonna sound the same, don't pick Max Martin to work with.
No,
it makes me a little sad for Max that every song sounds the same, and I don't know. I don't know if it was Max. It's hard to say, but
see, I don't know. Yeah, but here's the thing. How do I put this? She's to me, this feels real. Okay, this is gonna get real controversial real fast. I don't feel like she says anything that is of any value to anyone.
What do you mean?
Like there's many times on this podcast where we have people on and I'm like, oh, that was a sick line. And I don't really listen to lyrics, but even I'm like, oh my God, not one line in that goddamn, and that album made me go, holy shit, that was sick. No, It's just because it's boring. It doesn't provide anything. There's no contrast. There's no dynamics. Everything's the same. So when you do that, here's the thing. When you create an album where it's the same thing for 10 songs, like you drown everything out. Like that's why this is why production is important. This is why the person that is producing you need to listen to. Like those fun like back and forths, those things are what create an interesting album, and that also creates like those intimate moments that you're trying to provide that you will listen because of the contrast. And finishing the thought, and that's why like nothing resonated with me ever.
Yeah,
because everything was just like monotonous.
Yeah. I think that she is a little bit doing music that has good sound bites. Like they're built for a TikTok world where like, and this is just the state of music in general, I think. So many artists are just trying to have clips rather than like, like no one does full albums anymore.
Yeah, rarely. Yeah.
And I wish they did. It's just, I think that, I guess what bums me out is she had the opportunity to, she knew people were going to buy her album. Like people are so obsessed with her. They were going to buy the whole album. So why not make a whole like storyline like she normally does, honestly. She normally makes a very good eclectic mix of songs. And this one was just kind of like soundbite after soundbite.
Okay, then here's a real question then for you. Is she more of an artist than she is a songwriter?
Oh, man. No. I mean,
no. Take away all of the heartbreaks, because that's always usually what's happening.
Yeah, but
now she is apparently happy. She's apparently she's in a relationship. So now, is she an artist or a songwriter?
Well, now I think there is a funny, I think about this all the time in my own life. Yeah. I'll be honest. Some of my favorite music I wrote was after my divorce.
Naturally.
And then I started.
Are you talking about the divorce from me?
No. Johnny, we'd never get divorced.
We would never. We'd be forever.
We're forever, Johnny.
Oh my God.
That the ritual we did made sure of it.
All right,
so, all right, I'll stop.
No, you were gonna keep going.
Yes, and then I dated a girl short term. It was like I know, burning fast. What do they call that? Like when a flame that burns hot and fast, but whatever. It's one of those situations. And then I was single again. There's some sort of
there's a term. I know what you're talking about.
But anyway, so that little period of time, there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of emotions happening, and it's like a lot of change too that's happening. And I think that brings the most creativity. I truly think once you become comfortable in life, songwriting becomes harder. You know what I mean? Because you don't have as much to say. You're like, I'm pretty good. I don't know what to say. You're comfortable.
See, I don't understand this concept, but I've also never been okay. So as we've talked a lot on this on the podcast and everything, is I am a like puzzle piece,
right?
Like I love puzzles. I love using the right side of my brain.
Yeah.
Thank God that's not the one getting cut open, but.
All right.
Sorry, I can't help it. The hardest thing for me is to get something started, but no, I love and enjoy the like filling in the pieces, putting everything together, making it what's the canvas going to actually look like. I have a harder time starting, but it's so much easier for me to make the whole thing look the way that I want it.
Uh-huh.
And that's something I don't, and And I get it's super interesting, especially for like a songwriter, for somebody that is creating. It's hard to start, but or I feel like it's easy to start, but it's hard to complete.
Right. I wanted to check something as you were talking there because I had a theory about what's going on here. What you're saying is, like I understand you don't have you're the producer.
Yeah.
Right. So you can take someone else's idea and make it better. Yeah. Here's the problem, I think, in this. Every song was written just by Taylor Swift, Max Martin, and Shellback. Max Martin and Shellback are Swedish producers.
They're insane. They're incredible.
Wait. But their word writing isn't their strength.
Yeah.
They're good at melody and they're good at just the musical production of it. So the only one really focused on words is Taylor throughout the whole album. And I actually think that might have hurt her. The best part about co-writing, Johnny, is that in this situation, like I said, when you're comfortable, you don't have as many good ideas, honestly. And I think that in her case, she's happy, she's comfortable, but she should have co-written, because when you co-write with people, they are going through their shit. They have their lives. They're going through breakups. They're doing whatever, right? So when you get to co-write, you can get their inspiration and their ideas. And I think that she missed out. This is why co-writing is so important, is what I'm trying to say. And we've talked about this a lot, but I feel like if she had actually co-written these songs with other actual songwriters, as lyric writers, I should say, I think it would have made for a more complex and interesting album.
Yeah. That's actually a really good point. But that's also one of the annoying things about it's just, how do I put this? Yeah, I mean, it goes back to the beginning of what I was saying. I think she's just has so much influence and so powerful, if you will.
Yeah.
That like she'll just go, no, I just do whatever I want. We'll go, and you're like, okay, cool. We're gonna put out this very basic ass album. That really doesn't do anything, doesn't go anywhere, doesn't inspire anything. That like in Red or 1982 or it like in almost all of her albums, her songs are really different and really interesting and have like something that can help people be better.
Yeah.
Or at least have fun or be,
right.
It inspires something. This doesn't inspire shit.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
That's my issue.
It's also a little disconnected from the majority of people when she's singing about like, being judged because she's so famous, and you're like,
okay, yeah. No.
I know. Well, that's kind of the mentality.
But that is a really interesting point that you make about the like when your life is doing good, co-writing helps because you can like empathize and be with somebody. Yeah. And that's an interesting point. I like that.
Yeah. I think, that is a good idea. Good job, Brian.
Let's reflect.
We haven't done that in a while.
I know we haven't.
So the Taylor Swift writing, what was I going to say? I thought I had a point there. Anyways, I think that the album is better than her last album.
Oh, what was her last album?
The Tortured Poets Society?
I disagree.
Really?
I don't like her last album, but I really don't like this album.
Oh, wow. That sucks.
Oh, wait. No. That's the album that was all like Americana style, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No, then I do agree with you.
Okay.
I was thinking the one before it. No. That John Mayer went through this, though, where they dated, but that's not the joke I'm making. It's not even a joke. The point I'm making is he like did a bunch of amazing albums, and then he had like 2 or 3 albums where he was like, I'm gonna go Americana style and do. I
think every artist does this.
And then you're like, but again, and I said the exact same thing. This is when I was in college.
Yeah.
And I said, there's nothing happening. Like it's just nothing.
Yeah.
Like you're making the same song 10 times where nothing is happening. And it's like, cool. A song like this once or twice in an album, cool. But it's the entire album is the same song. And you're like, fuck it.
I'm glad you brought that up. I think there's one thing that everyone needs to realize, that like having the pressure to write new albums constantly is tough.
Yeah.
Especially when you do get in a comfortable part in your life and you don't have as much to say, and that, you know, you have labels and you have obligations and you have fans wanting new music, and you're like, I have to put music out. You know, what's funny is I always think about this. You spend your whole life writing your first album, right? Your whole life, all of your experiences lead up to that first album. And then you make a first album, and then you get signed, you know, if you're successful.
You get signed.
And then the label says, you got to come up with a new album in a year. And you're like, oh, okay. So then you have to somehow come up with a whole new concept and ideas, inspirations. Like you just spent a whole lifetime doing that. And now you're like, you have a year to do the next one and a year to do the next one. You know what I mean? It gets harder and harder to write good, unique music. And I think that's why we interviewed Matt from Emery.
Yeah.
And also Matt from The Classic Crime. And I appreciate both those bands so much, because Emery in particular, because each album is so drastically different. Because I think that's the only way to do it, is you have to change so much and push the boundaries of what your music is in order to stay interesting. And I think that it's just hard. It's hard to make a banger for every single album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's hard. And Taylor Swift's not immune to it. It's tough that she has this, like, we expect it of her. You know what I mean?
Expectation.
Like, the fact that we're breaking her album down right now is like pointing out that, like, oh yeah, like there's an expectation. Like, it should have been the best album ever.
No,
you know what I mean?
See, I've never expected that. I did. When you hear, well, I was gonna say, when you hear that Max Martin's coming back, you just that's where the expectation. You're like this collaboration. You're like, yes, and that's where the disappointment comes from.
Yeah. For the record, though, I'll listen to it. I enjoy it. It's fine. It's not what I thought it was going to be, but it's good.
Even though
it's a little chiller than I thought it would be, though.
I don't mind the chill. Again, as I said before, I love lo-fi. Give me some lo-fi. Let me chill out. But no, it's not my thing.
Not your thing, Johnny.
It's not my thing. Because it's, again, very lyrically driven.
Yes.
And that's
which she has really transitioned into that.
Yeah.
Which that's her thing. And her fans like that.
That was it. Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, for us, we were hoping, I think, for more Max Martin.
Yeah, I was hoping for some more dancey, fun Max Martin situations.
But it's fine. You know what?
It already got dark. Jesus.
Yeah, it is very dark. But you know what, Johnny?
I feel comfortable with what we've done.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's about an hour, right?
A little less.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
We had a couple breaks.
Oh, we'll keep them in there.
All right, Johnny. Well,
the amount of
out of 10,
horrible
what
jokes.
do you give it? Out of 10.
I don't want to do this. No, I might get stabbed in the night.
Actually, it's gotten a bit of negative feedback from
a lot of people
reviewers
have
and stuff.
I'd give it maybe a 5, 6 out of 10. Because again, I love Taylor Swift. I want that clear. Again, Red is probably in my top 10 albums of all time. Mm-hmm. But it's just nothing happens.
6.
There's nothing. The melodies aren't that interesting. There's no interesting.
I'd give it a 6 too.
Dynamic. I gave it a 5.
6.5.
Yeah, around there. Yeah, it's fine.
That's
it's
solid.
There. I would listen to it if I wanted a chill vibe, but I have like 10.
That's what I'm saying. Here's the thing, Johnny. Her last album, I would change it if certain songs. There's a couple songs that I wouldn't, but I'm like, I wouldn't choose this. But this one is like, yeah, I'll put it on while I'm driving home.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe calm you down.
It's
a
nice.
little bit.
Yeah,
Just vibe out.
So it's good. It's good, but it's not like groundbreaking, which is a high expectation. But
And I get that. We are expecting a lot, but here's the thing. When you have a poet and a writer as Taylor Swift, and then you have Max Martin, one of the best producers of all time.
and Shellback. Shout out.
Like, you expect more.
I did. Yeah, it's fine.
I do too. I still do. I'm like, where the fuck is the magic that was in Red in 1982? And what's the next one? Whatever.
Reputation.
Thank you. Like, there's magic there.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, but there's like something that made you go, yes.
There's a lot of other artists though that are killing it. So it's still out there.
So we can just go. Yeah, nobody can. Well, you guys can see me.
All right, Johnny.
All right.
Well, we did it. We talked about it. Do you want to say the plugs?
Oh, yes. Everybody, go ahead. Check us out on Instagram, X, YouTube is a big one. YouTube.
That's right.
TikTok, Facebook, and make sure to give us
MySpace. Reddit.
If we're on your MySpace, we better be your number one friend.
4chan.
4chan. You're going. Make sure to give us some subscribes and follows on everything.
The Call of Duty chat.
Yeah.
Johnny's on there.
Say some insanely racist shit on there while you call us out. Thank you.
All right, Johnny.
With that said, bro, you know what? You can't drink at school.
But you can drink with us.
You can drink with us.
Cheers.
Cheers.